Sometimes I don't know who's worse, conservative Christian women or black conservatives. Because the way that I always characterize black conservatives as people who have to sit in a room and put up with subtle racism and basically cheer it on and even put a black face on racism for the conservative Republicans in order to stay in their circle, I feel the same way about conservative Christian women. Megyn Kelly has been dragged by conservatives for years. She was let go by Fox News because of her issues with Donald Trump. Donald Trump completely made fun of her, said she was bleeding out of her wherever or whatever and stuff like that. And she still continues to ride for them like crazy. And she is one of the most self-hating people there are out there. And what bothers me the most about these conservative Christian women is they will literally criticize women who are dealing with horrible men before they criticize the horrible men. Megyn Kelly decided to go after the woman who has now birthed Elon Musk like 13th child. So Elon Musk has about 13 children for 4 or 5 different women. He takes care of like maybe one of them. And there have been other times when women have had to get on Twitter to get Elon Musk's attention so that he can take responsibility for his children. Elon Musk and Donald Trump have like 19 children for 8 different women between the two of them or something like that. And these are the people that conservative Christian women want as their leaders. So instead of Megyn Kelly criticizing Elon Musk for having all of these children that he's not taking care of, she goes after the woman who, mind you, is just trying to get Elon Musk to sign over full custody to her. Megyn Kelly is going to lie in this video that I'm going to show you, but I'm telling you right now, the woman wants full custody of the child, and Elon Musk can't take the time to at least listen to her and hand that over because he doesn't want anything to do with this child anyway. But let's listen to Megyn Kelly make excuses and criticize, make excuses for Elon Musk and criticize the woman who is the victim in this.
Elon of impregnating her and not, I guess, negotiating with her on the care of the child, or at least not to the point where she's happy.
Again, she's trying to secure full custody of the child, and Elon Musk won't take the time to talk to her or sign the paperwork to get this stuff done. This is not about her trying to get more money from Elon Musk, but that is what Megyn Kelly wants you to believe.
With the negotiation, she's upset about the privacy, that the tabloid's coming, and the next day, after the tweet hits, she poses for a full spread in the New York Post in like her sexy wear, the pictures of her. Yeah, like she's wearing a corset. And this is her in this like swanky New York apartment, which is described as like lavish. Here she is with the floor to ceiling windows and the great views. And I all I can think as I look at this is, your life is the way it is because you decided it would be.
What type of Stockholm syndrome do you have to think that a woman who wants full custody of her child can't take pictures in her apartment? And again, Megyn Kelly wants you to believe that this is some poor woman who needs Elon Musk to take care of her. She's an author. She's an artist. She's worked for different types of media groups. She has her own money. That's why she's able to afford this. But Megyn Kelly, with Stockholm syndrome and all this self-hate, wants you to believe that this woman is kind of, woe is me, I need Elon Musk money. No, she wants full custody of her child.
Because of your choices, madam. Like you set it up this way. I posted on Twitter, you can have a swanky New York apartment. You could earn money and actually wind up renting one yourself. You could also find a man who wants to marry you and raise children with you and who won't have other women in his life at the same time. All of this is available to you. not just her, but any woman. You do not have to make a choice where you try to bang the billionaire to get his baby so that he'll put you up in some lavish New York City apartment and take care of you for the rest of his life and then be shocked when he doesn't actually want to have a relationship with you. And the only way you can maybe get him to respond to you is via tweet. I'm sorry, but again, you made choices. They were very bad ones. And these are the consequences of that.
It's funny because it almost sounds like Megyn Kelly is describing her own situation. Like, Megyn, you were on Fox News. They got rid of you. Donald Trump made fun of you. Now you're on this pathetic podcast that you have, always, every day, trying to get the attention of Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Republicans. See, you can get all this on your own, Megyn. You can try to get your own studio, start your own nice podcast or YouTube or whatever, and just really kind of do these things on your own. But instead, you're out here trying to get Donald Trump and Elon Musk attention, and then you're shocked when they're not paying attention to you at all. That's like your life, Megyn. You could have your own swanky studio or swanky apartment, but instead you're trying to get their attention so that they can pay for it and take care of you for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, that's not what's going on with this woman. She's trying to get custody of her child. Elon Musk isn't paying for that apartment she lives in. She has her own money. She's an author. She's been in many publications. She writes and does other things or whatever, right? She doesn't need him for that. That's not what this is about. But again, for me, I'm just wondering how low does your self-esteem have to be? What type of Stockholm syndrome do you have to have? Like, how low do you have to think of yourself to be a Megyn Kelly, a woman criticizing the woman who has a child with a guy who has multiple children with multiple women but won't take care of those kids? And she'd be the first to say, Elon Musk is a good guy just trying to do things for the American people. Elon Musk doesn't take care of his own damn kids. Why do you think he wants to take care of Americans? He hasn't done things for his own children, but people are out there thinking he wants to do things for America. And Megyn Kelly is embarrassing herself for people who do not like her. Donald Trump does not pay attention to her, doesn't like her, talks crap about her till this day, even though she's on this podcast just riding hard for this dude. Elon Musk probably doesn't even know who she is. Republicans have fully pushed her aside. They pay no attention to her at all. But this is how she's trying to get it back. This is the grip for her. She's like, you know what? If I just make fun of women, black people, brown people, the transgender community, at some point, they gotta notice me. But they're not, Megyn. You're not even good at this. You're horrible at it. You're not even a good journalist or whatever you call yourself. So you're horrible at journalism, and you're even horrible at embarrassing yourself to get their attention. This is the Christian right Republican woman today. They will put up with this stuff. They will blame themselves for horrible people like Elon Musk treating them like shit. This is what we have today. This is what we're doing. This is Megyn Kelly. This is Christian conservative women who sit around and allow this to happen. And they have this self-misogyny where they like to run to airwaves and say, you know what? We're wrong. It's our fault. We should be better. Let's not blame Elon. Let's not look at his pattern of being a horrible father, a horrible, partner or whatever. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at Donald Trump. His history of being a horrible father and having a horrible pattern in relationships. Let's not look at that. Let's blame the victims. Blame the victims, the women who seem to be falling into these traps for these men. And now this woman wants custody of her child. And she's not the first person who's had to reach out to Elon Musk on Twitter, because he will comment on Twitter posts, but he won't answer to the women who are carrying his children. The women who are taking care of his children, he won't answer to that. But Americans decided to vote Donald Trump in, who decided to appoint this guy as like his ambassador or his president pro tem or whatever. This is what we're doing right now. It's unfortunate. But you know what? It's why I wear the shirt. You voted for this. And before I forget, we hit 100,000 subscribers, folks. What the heck? I guess YouTube's going to be sending me a plaque now. Listen, I am grateful. Absolutely grateful that 100,000 of you guys decided to hit that subscribe button and you come to my page and you watch these videos. And listen, don't think that I take this stuff for granted. I don't. I read the comments. I try to do better every day to make content that you guys approve of. So please keep liking, sharing, subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. 100 freaking K. 100K. That's crazy. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.